Oh darling, let's go on adventures together. Every time when I see this photo, I get so excited. I just can't help it. Have you ever read through Acts with wide-eyed wonder? The evangelical journeys from Paul, Peter and Philip went on sounded to me like Indiana Jones journeys or treasure hunts. They went on boat cruises. They visited idyllic, beautiful island. They tasted the local cuisines, browsed through local markets, hosted speaking events like TED Talks, met and interacted with different key players, entrepreneurs, religious leaders. They traveled like royalty with Philip and the eunuch, and there is even this little mysterious sentence: the Spirit of the Lord called away Philip, that the eunuch saw him no more. But Philip was found in Azotus. Truth is stranger than fiction. The one moment Philip was in this place, the next moment he was in a totally different location. Effulgence is brightness taken to the extreme. You may be dazzled by it, stunned by it, or even overcome by it. Usually referred to the sun or some other megastar. Effulgence can also be used more figuratively. Phases of effulgence came over me from time to time, particularly when outer journeys pair with inner expansion, and one is moved by exploring new trails, paths and people of heart. That is really the most fertile soil for me. So this is what happened on Thursday, 18 January with me. I went on a journey. Actually, I must say, we went on a journey for God. God took me and my friend Milydia on an adventure. Just like the quote, "Oh darling, let's go on an adventure together." Once a year, I try to schedule meaningful dates with each one of my Bet-Seber team members. It is a one-on-one date, just to hear their hearts, to give them some TLC. This year, it started with Milydia, a dear friend of mine. We were initially invited last year already to visit Magdala, but more about this later, so we decided to take up on this offer. 2 days before our big date, I received a phone call from my aunt, whom I love and adore, with a request. The Sunday before our big date, I decided to select another word for this year. Initially, my words were drama-free, which I'm currently slightly failing at, but more about this later. My other word was renewed. I want God to renew every aspect of my life, like the way how we upgrade our phones and the software. When you upgrade WhatsApp, you have more features to make your life easier. That is the journey that I wanted to be on this year. Upgrade with more emojis, with more gifts, or messages that resonate with the princess's hearts, etc. But on Sunday, I had one of those magical days where everything just flowed. I decided I wanted a new additional word for this year: organic. I want to surrender every opportunity, every visit, every ministry action into God's hands, just so that He can make the visit even more memorable, just so He can upgrade every day into an Ephesians 3 verse 20 moment. This is what happened on Thursday. The day was magically transformed into an Ephesians 3:20 moment. So, with my phone call from my aunt, her best friend was in a little plane, big crash, the end of November 2018. She got major 3rd-degree burn wounds all over her arms and her face. She was in a medical-induced coma for the past 2 months, but she is currently awake and she is a little bit bored. Do I have any audiobooks for her? I suggested to her that we can coincide the Magdala visit with a visit to her victorious friend, as some of the passengers did not survive the crash, so in my mind, her friend is more than a conqueror. Proverbs 31 verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. As this is quite a long story, I'm going to make it like Grey's Anatomy's episodes. The next episode will follow shortly.